Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into TPCHL action. I am one of your hosts, Bama Shocks, joined tonight by Nitro. How you doing, Nitro?
I'm doing great. All right. Welcome to the Bell Center with Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Original six matchup here. It's going to be a good one. Toronto starting with the puck in the offensive zone. Looking back to the point it goes, they are offside right now. Have to regroup in the neutral zone, back in the passing zone. And Montreal will regain and switch from defense to offense. Has a 3-on-2, trying to get a shot on goal. Not able to get it, and is blocked by the Canadiens. Here comes Toronto over the Montreal line. Patrick, oh, it didn't get it through to Price. Might have gotten a piece of it. Out comes Montreal. And a penalty coming up. Big shot. And a save by Anderson. And Toronto will touch it. Power play Montreal.
Already a man down, Nitro. This is looking good.
No, let's see what the penalty is here. Looks like an elbow to me. Let's see what the referee calls here. It is interference.
Good old fashioned interference every time.
All right, face off to the right of Anderson. Montreal chewed the man advantage. They win the face off. Back to the punt it goes, trying to get a shot away. Slips it on Anderson, and he will pass it off to his defenseman. And it is lobbed to center ice, where they will take over for Montreal. 1:30 to go in the man advantage for the Montreal Canadiens. And there is an icing on Toronto on Montreal. So the faceoff will now be to the left of Corey Price in the Montreal zone. 1:26 to go in their man advantage, and they win the faceoff. Now they will. Oh, and Price had to be alert on that one. Almost put it into their own net. Montreal takes it over the offensive line, trying to get it into, but Toronto is there, and we are off. 59 seconds to go. Face off in the neutral zone. Toronto wins it and lobs it all the way down. Corey Price decides not to go for it, and Montreal will start behind their own net. And now here's Toronto with a shot and a save by Price. Short-handed attempt and a big save by Corey Price. 15 seconds to go in the power play for Montreal. They enter the zone looking for a shot and a save by Anderson. The rebound is loose to the corner, and Toronto will clear and kill off the man advantage. They now enter the offensive zone, looking at the circle, back to the point, trying to get a one-timer, not able to get there, and Montreal will clear the length of the ice, and this will be an icing.
Round and round the puck goes.
Glad you've decided to join Bama and myself here at the Bell Center this evening for this great matchup between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens. We are scoreless. Toronto now controls in the neutral zone, trying to get a shot on Corey Price. There's a shot. Price answers it with a big save right there. And it's still loose in the corners to the left of Corey Price. Toronto setting it up. Oh, and the one-timer just missed. Back to the point. Montreal trying to get it out, not able to. Little bump and go at the blue line. Montreal will clear as far as center ice to try to get a full change here. Toronto regains control, trying to get a 3-on-2 down low, looking for a chance, not able to get it through the Price. Rebound is to the corner, and Montreal will start behind their own net. Out they go over the offensive zone. They are onside, but Toronto regains and goes back into Montreal's zone here, and they are behind their own net. Toronto control. There's a shot and a save by Price. No rebound. 11:23 to go. First period, no score. All right, face off to the left of Corey Price here. Face off won by Montreal. They will take it out of their own zone. Oh, and a nice hit there at the blue line by Toronto. Here it comes Toronto over the line. They have a man on. Shot saved by Price. It is in the air. He doesn't know where it is. And to the corner it goes. And it is taken out by Montreal. Potential 2-on-1 down low. Looking for a chance. Oh, they don't even get a shot on goal there. A little weak pass to the boards. And Toronto does get it out of their own zone now. 1-on-3 as they are making a change now. Trying to get a change. Back to the point. It goes. Oh, and it's blocked by the defense as that shot might have hurt there. Back to the offense we go. And there's a chance. Trying to get a front shot and a save by Anderson. And he will cover.
Nice glove catch there by Anderson. Well aware of where the puck was on that.
All right, face off to his right. Montreal 5, Toronto 1 on the face-off department, and they win another one, and a shot is blocked to the corner. And Toronto's trying to get it out of their own zone here, and they'll get it to neutralize back into the Montreal zone. Potential 2-on-1 down low, shot, and it doesn't get through. But Corey Price with the and our face-off will be to the right of Corey Price here. And it is won by Montreal. They have dominated in that face-off department here this evening. And a weak pass is hit and out. And Toronto now with a chance. Shot saved by Price. Rebound. Oh, and it hit the goalpost, but went wide of the net. Toronto whelming to the task here, trying to get it back into the zone. Montreal controls, though, and they go back from defense to offense over the Toronto line. Big shot that missed the net. Got to hit the net there, guys. And 5:45 to go in period number 1. Here's a shot, and there's another block by Toronto. They did a good job here. Here's a 3-on-1 down low. No back from Montreal. Oh, and it doesn't get through to Corey Price. What a chance. Toronto couldn't bury it. Back to the point they go, though. And here's a chance for Toronto at the point, and a shot. Glove save, Corey Price, and he covers. All right, our faceoff will be to the right of Corey Price here. 4:26 to go in the first period. Toronto does win the faceoff. Back to the point it goes. Looking for a chance. Shot. Oh, and Corey Price had to be alert on that one, too. And he will cover for yet another faceoff to his right. All right. So Toronto really getting dominated on the faceoff department. They do win that one, though. Back to the point it goes. Toronto with another chance and a save by Price. I don't even know how he saw that one, but he did. 2-on-1 down low for Toronto, for Montreal to save by Anderson, and he will cover with 3:08 to go in period number 1. All right, our face-off will be to the left of Anderson. 3:08 to go here in period number one. We are scoreless at the Bell Center. Sold out crowd here as always. And here comes to run over the zone, and that missed the glove hand side of Corey Price. And it's not out of the zone. Montreal still trying to get it out. Now finally does to center ice, where they will control into the Toronto zone. Looking for a shot, and a save by Anderson. The rebound was loose. Oh, and they couldn't get a pass. And another save by Anderson right there to keep it no score. And we are now back out over the Montreal line. Toronto controlling all the men back for them. And there's a pass that goes to nobody. And they will have to regroup in the neutral zone. And they get everybody on side. But Montreal controls here. And they have it to run. Oh, he had a man break and didn't get to him. But Anderson does make the save with 16 seconds to go in period number one. We remain scoreless. All right, our face-off is won by Toronto, and they get it out to the neutral zone. Time for one more rush here. Chance and shot. Saved by Price. Rebound was loose, but no, Toronto Maple Leaf there to get it. We will remain scoreless going into period number two.
Whole lot of back and forth there in that first period. Both goalies making some incredible saves. No one lucky enough to get a goal. This period, they'll go to the locker room to reassess a game. If we get access to the stat sheets right here between the periods. Looking at almost even shots, 9 for Toronto, 8 for Montreal. Toronto getting 10 hits, attack on time on attack, 5 times out of Montreal. Both teams in the 60 to 75% passing. The edge on faceoffs going to all. Toronto having the only 2 penalty minutes, which Montreal was 0 for 1 on as we head back to the second period.
All right, so some interesting stats there in period number one. So Toronto had dominated in the faceoff department, but Montreal came back, which is really nice to see. All right, so Tavares on the faceoff, he does win it, and he almost gets it deflected, and it's to the corner where Montreal will continue in their own zone. Out they go over the
what a
Toronto
hit.
line, trying to get it in. Here's a shot saved by Anderson, and it's loose. And it looks like Tavares is trying to get it there, not able to. And it's back over the Toronto line. Big shot, and that's deflected wide. Back to the corner goes. Montreal sitting up here trying to get a shot away, and it is blocked.
A second shot right off the cleats. Skates.
All right, here comes Toronto with a 3-on-2 now. Down low, shot, saved by Price, but no one there for Toronto. Penalty coming up Montreal to the power play.
Second power play of the game for Montreal. Let's see if they can score on this one. Slangela in the chat
like
saying, "Go Leafs."
Called to me.
High stick.
And it was ruled a high stick. Luckily, it was only 2 there. Obviously, no blood and no intent to injure, so only 2 minutes. All right, so Montreal 0 for 1 thus far on the power play. They had 2 shots on goal in their first attempt. Let's see how they do in their second. With 1:40 to go in their power play, Toronto now shorthanded working on the play. They have some, they do not have the extra man, but they are doing a very good job of killing this penalty. So 1:05 to go in Montreal power play. They will now regroup in their own zone, starting up the play over the line. There's been a late call, and it looks like it's going to be on Toronto. 5-on-3 for Montreal.
Oh boy,
for 46 seconds.
2-man advantage here for Montreal. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, and the key when you know you're going to get a penalty is to give up the puck as quickly as possible because you know you're going to get the face-off. All right, so face-off to the right of Anderson. 5-on-3 power play. Toronto wins it, and they clear it the length of the ice. So maybe time to set up one good play here with the 5-on-3. 15 seconds to go. This could also decide the game too. 5-on-3 for 9 seconds, and not even able to get a shot on goal. The 5-on-3 is over, but the 5-on-4 still has 1:05 to go. Montreal so far not able to get a shot on goal on the 5-on-3 or the 5-on-4. Toronto really having the momentum here. Shot saved by Price. He had to be alert there. on this shorthanded attempt. And Montreal still not able to get out of their own zone with 20 seconds to go in their man advantage. Let's see if they can get at least a shot on goal here. Shot saved by Anderson to the corner on the blocker side. One shot on goal so far. Here's a shot. Deflected shot. Saved by Anderson, and he will cover. So Toronto kills the 5-on-3 and only surrenders one shot. All right, Anderson will have his faceoff to his right. Montreal wins the faceoff. Shot, save, rebound. Oh, and it's just out of the reach of the Montreal Canadian. And Toronto will regain control. Here comes a breakaway for Toronto. Coming in. Save by Price. Oh, my. Back to the point. Toronto with complete control right now. Trying to get a shot on goal. Montreal gets it out. Here's the breakaway for them. Save, but he was offside.
Neither team able to get past either Price or Anderson. It is staunch goalie play so far in this game.
All right, face-off won by Montreal. They get it into the zone here. 3-on-2 shot just wide of Anderson, and it's back to the point. Shot saved by Anderson through tons of traffic. He makes another one there, and he gives it to his defenseman, and they will take it out over the Montreal line. 3-on-2 down low. Shot saved by Price to the corner. And Toronto controls behind their net. Trying to wrap around. Oh, and it's a save by Price. Oh, my goodness. That's the Mateau play from 1994, for those of you who remember when he did that wraparound goal against Marty Brodeur. All right, here we go. Back into the Toronto zone we go. With 9:20 to go in period number 2, we are scoreless. This will be an icing. All right, so our face-off will be to Anderson's left, right, and Toronto wins the face-off, and they skated out of their own zone into the offensive zone. Here's a chance for them to down low, back to the point it goes. Looking for a shot. Oh, over the top of the net. Just missed under the crossbar. Toronto controlling now. Montreal back in, trying to get it over their line into Toronto zone, but that is offside with 7:40 to go here at the Bell Center. We remain scoreless.
Defense still prevailing to this point, halfway through the second period.
All right, so face-off won by Toronto. They skated back into the Montreal zone, trying to get a chance on Price, and it's deflected wide and to the corner. Montreal trying to get it out of their own zone. Circles is Toronto looking for a chance. Back to the point. Go! Shot saved by Price, and there was some traffic in front, and he will cover. No rebound. All right, so face off to Corey Price's left. Face off won by Toronto. Back to the point. Go! Shot saved by Price on the pad. Big pad saved by Price. The rebound in front. Shot wide of Price. Not able to get a shot on goal. Toronto warming to the task here. So what a save by Price. They gave it right in front of the net, but Corey Price keeps it scoreless. My goodness, Anderson had to play that one here to his right. Now Toronto will skate it back out now over there, over the offensive line, looking for a chance on Price. Shot, blocker save to the right, to the corner. It goes for Price, and Montreal will take it back out now. Here they come. Shot save by Anderson with the blocker. Here's another chance and a big pad save by Anderson. And it's still intercepted by Montreal with 3:30 to go here in period number 2. We remain scoreless because of our 2 netminders. And it's back out we go. Montreal controlling now over the offensive line. We have a potential 2-on-1, but broke up by the defense and gotten as far as neutral ice. 2:20 to go in the period. Looking for some offense is both teams trying to get on that big scoreboard, but we have goose eggs on both ends, and that puck is all the way down and will be an icing call with 1:35 to go in period number 2. All right, face off to Corey Price's right. We are approaching 90 seconds to go in the period, and a save by Price. Oh my! He makes another key save, and Toronto regains control. Montreal gets it back into the neutral zone, and they are on to the offensive zone. Trying to get a shot is blocked by the Toronto defense, and they will skate it back out. Matthews up to his offensive end. Oh, shot! Oh,
Oh!
Price made the save. I got behind him,
Oh!
but luckily he turned
Oh! What
around.
a save!
3.3 to go.
Oh, I thought that was in.
Wow, key save of the night so far for Corey Price. Face-off won by Toronto, and it's gloved by Price. And the period comes to an end. We remain scoreless here at the Bell Center. Anderson and Price shutting them both.
Whew, Toronto able to bring pressure late in the second period there. They were probably upset that the period ended when they had so much pressure on them, but alas, they get one more break before the final period.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what the shots on goal were in that period and how it differed from period number one.
Let's see
All right.
here. 20-17 total shots, 20-3 on hits. Time on attack, almost, let's see, 3.5 times that for Toronto. Passing fell off a bit for Toronto. Montreal picked up some. Face-offs in favor of Toronto. Toronto also had heavy penalties in that match, even going down 5-3 for Montreal. Montreal not able to capitalize.
All right. So as we enter period number 3, keys to the rest of this game. Montreal has to stay out of the penalty box, and Toronto needs to do some stuff also. So Tavares does win the faceoff. So obviously, big faceoffs and hits differential here in this game. And here comes Toronto over the Montreal line. Shot saved by Price. The rebound off of the corner goes, and another save by Price right off the opening face off. They almost put it in the back of the net, but are unable to. Corey Price, big save. Then the shot kicked out by Seth Price, and another save by Price. Oh, Toronto came out on fire.
Price with the Witherhall to fall on the puck and call for the face-off here.
All right, so face off to his left now, and face off won by Montreal. They will skate it out of their own zone and try to get a change of possession here at the Bell Center. We are off. All right, face off in the neutral zone, and it is won by Montreal back in their own zone. They will contest it in neutral zone. Shot saved by Anderson, and he cannot control it. Montreal trying to run to the task now, trying to get a shot on goal. Empty net power play coming up, and another one going to Montreal.
Hopefully Montreal had a conversation about what to do being up a man when they went into that second intermission.
Oh, former Islander John Tavares to the penalty box.
Or tripping.
And 17:27 to go. Face off to Anderson's right. Won by Montreal. Back to the point. Shot saved by Anderson. And it is out of the zone. All right, so Montreal will have to start behind their own net now. They will skid it out, and they will start to set up on this power play. This is another one shot. Oh, and it's deflected to the corner. Back it goes. Toronto trying to clear, not able to, finally able to. And now we'll start off on the offensive, and they are shorthanded with 55 to go. Here's a chance for them shorthanded. They are just trying to kill off some clock here. Back to the point it goes. Remember, this is all Toronto shorthanded. Back to the point, trying to get a shot on goal, not able to. Potential 3-on-1 back the other way. Looking for a chance, not able to get it to the corner. It goes. Toronto has some reinforcements now, and they will skate it out all the way down, and that should do it. Montreal will be 0 for 4 on the power play. Shot saved by Price, and he kicks it out to his defenseman, and now they will skate it back out into the offensive zone. Big hit on there, and it is fought off to Anderson's right. All right, so Montreal skating it in their own zone, and it's a breakdown by them, and Corey Price has to go the other way to make sure it does not go into a Toronto hand, and they go back to the point we go, looking for some more, and Montreal will bank it off the boards to try to get a change now, and Toronto into their own zone now. with 12:50 to go in period number 3. This should be an icing. All right, in the circle, won by Toronto and out of their zone. And they skated back out to the neutral zone, into the offensive zone, setting it up. They've had a good bunch of chances, but Corey Price up to the task. And now almost a 2-on-1 down low, and we are delayed offside. And another power play going to Montreal.
Fifth power play tonight, Nitro. Maybe, just maybe, they can take advantage here.
Well, it's usually third time's a charm, Bama, but let's see if fifth time is a charm for them. As Marner is the one that is called here, and he will go to the penalty box. And we have a face-off to the right of Anderson. Back to the point of goal. Shot. Oh, it missed the top of the net to the other side and out of the zone. Actually, Toronto's done a better job on the penalty kill than Montreal has done on their power play here in this evening's tilt.
Absolutely.
All right, 11 minutes to go here. Breakdown by Montreal. Oh, a save by Price. And it's knocked in with 55 to go in the Montreal power play. Approaching 10 minutes to go in regulation. Another big hit at center ice, and it's cleared the length of the ice. Time for maybe one more rush from Montreal. Toronto trying to make sure that does not happen. A tripping call. And finally, Toronto will have the power play in 24 seconds of 4.
We will have 24 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey here. We'll see how it plays out.
All right. Face off to Corey Price's right. And remember, 4-on-4. Shot saved by Price. I didn't know if that got through to him. And it's cleared. So Montreal 0 for 5 tonight on the power play. And Toronto about to take their first power play. There's a shot saved by Anderson. The rebound. Oh, and he's not able to get there. And Toronto will start on their first power play. They have some time to set up now. Back to the corner it goes. 1:20 to go. 20 to go on their power play. This is their first. Back to the point. Setting it up nicely. Shot saved by Price. And the rebound is to behind him. Setting up nicely. At least one shot so far. Trevor!
Go!
Toronto. It's 1-0.
Let's go, Toronto.
Oh, he waved it off. I apologize. No goal. The ref was right there. No goal. It was battered in by a high stick. It looks like. Let's see. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, what a bad break for Toronto. High stick is the call. No goal.
I'm not sure why he thought he...
No, they overturned it in Toronto. It will be a goal.
Let's just wait. I don't know what's going on. Touchdown.
Well, to me, it looked like a high stick, but the referee, they did check in the Toronto. They get the final call on those things. So power play goal for the Maple Leafs. They lead by 1 here late in the period. There's a shot saved by Price. The rebound. Oh, another save by Price. And Montreal trying to get that goal right back. There's a shot saved by Anderson. The rebound to the corner. Back to the point it goes for Montreal. Shot. Oh, the glove saved by Anderson. And he will cover with 7:36 to go. 1-0 Toronto. All right, face off. Won by the Maple Leafs now. 7:20 to go in period number 3. 1-0 on a power play goal by Toronto. Here's a shot, save, rebound is there, but not able to get there by Byron. And Anderson will cover with 6:45 to go in period number 3. All right, so face off now to the left. Back to the point it goes. They score! It's tied!
Tied 1-1. 6.5 to go in the third period. We are knotted up at 1. Whoo!
The Bell Center is rocking here, and a good goal by Ryan Polahing, and he ties this game at 1 right off the faceoff. Back to the point. takes the shot right over the glove, and a beautiful goal. Nothing Anderson could have done there. Both goals that have been scored this evening have been not able to be stopped by either goaltender. All right, so face off at neutral ice. So we are once again tied here at the Bell Center. Here's a shot saved by Anderson and to the corner with the blocker. And it's now skated back out by Toronto. They have potential 2-on-2 down low. Looking for some more players for Toronto. Shot, they score!
And
After 40 minutes of nothing, we've had 3 goals in under 2 minutes.
oh, Toronto with the lead again, 2-1. 5.5 minutes left in regulation. Let's see how Montreal responds.
All right, so we had no scoring through the first, I apologize, almost 50 minutes of this tilt. And then power play goal for Toronto, answered right back by Montreal, answered right back by Toronto. And all of a sudden, we have scoring on the table. And what a nice goal for them. And they have regained the lead. All right, 5:33 to go in regulation time, 2-1 Toronto. They do win the faceoff and skating it right back into the Montreal zone, and they are offside. So let's see how Montreal responds. They were able to respond the first time. Let's see if they are able to get that goal back yet again. All right, face-off in the neutral zone, won by Toronto, and they are in control now with 5 minutes to go, regulation time now. Clock obviously in the enemy of the Montreal Canadiens. They need to score at least once to force overtime. Here's Toronto sending it up though nicely, and and almost put it in his own net. Price had to be alert, and it almost ended up in the back of the net.
I think Price may have dislocated a hip reaching for that one.
Yeah, Price. Oh, he had to be alert.
Mm.
All right, face off won by Toronto. Shot is blocked into the corner to the left of Price. And Toronto still in control now with 3:30 to go, regulation time now. And here comes Toronto trying to get it in, and Montreal will regain control into the neutral zone. Big hit by Toronto in there with 2:45 to go, regulation time now. We will keep an eye on Corey Price to see when the Montreal Canadiens will pull their netminder for the extra attacker. They have not done so well. They had a shot, save, and Pricey makes the rebound too. Oh, save of the game, and Montreal finds a way to come back. Those 2 saves right there. Here we go, shot, save by Anderson, and it's still loose. Back to the point. Shot is blocked by Toronto. 1 minute to go in the third period. Here comes Toronto. I don't think Corey Price is left just yet. Not yet. Shot, save by Price, rebound to the corner. 50 to go in the third period. 2-1 is our score. Montreal must get Corey Price out of the net for the extra attacker if they can. 40 to go. Shot saved by Price, but he still has to be alert though with 40 seconds to go. And they will try to skate it out again. And Toronto just trying to kill that clock here. We are down to 30 to go in the third period. It's still 2-1 Toronto. Down low, shot saved by Price. And he will cover with 26.1 seconds to go in regulation. It remains 2-1.
A lot of attacking late in the third period here.
All right, face off to Corey Price's right. 25 to go, regulation time. They must get Corey Price out of the net. They have not done well with the man attack so far. 20 seconds to go. I do not see Corey Price go to the bench just yet. So I don't know if Montreal is able to get him out yet. And down to the last 10, maybe one more rush for Montreal. Shot save.
Go!
8.9, and that should do it. Oh, Demert.
I do believe that was
3-1 3-1 Toronto.
Exclamation point on the Toronto.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Montreal was never able to get Corey Price out, but Travis Dermott with the goal, and that seals the deal here at the Bell Center. People trying to already file out, and there was really nothing Corey Price could have done there. His team just not able to get it done here this evening, and just a beautiful goal. And give Toronto credit where credit is due. They scored on the power play, and then Montreal was able to tie it, but then they got it right back, and then that one seals the deal. All right, Tavares with another chance on attack, shot saved by Price. with 2.6 seconds to go here in the third period. Toronto 3, Montreal 1. Time for one more face-off, maybe one more shot on goal here. And the face-offs definitely in favor of Toronto. And another 1-1. And that'll do it here from the Bell Center. The final score is Toronto 3, Montreal 1.
Both teams giving it their all this entire game. Toronto able to edge them out in the third period with 2 extra goals.
Yep, and we're just getting some the goals here, and it was really a. I mean, the scoreboard does not show it, but these two goaltenders, you got to give them the credit. It was really no score till with 50 minutes gone by, and then 4 goals scored in the last 10 minutes of this game. So at least if you're goals from a goal scorer's point, it was an amazing. So I'll let you take with the final stats.
In the third period, there, Toronto able to take a major advantage on shots, 40-28, way high on the hits, 34-4. Time of attack more than 3 times out of Montreal, passing back up in the 70% range, edging out on faceoffs. Toronto 23-16. Toronto did have the most penalty minutes, which meant Montreal had 5 power plays and scored 0 goals off power play.
So that's really the key of the game. Toronto scored on their only power play. Montreal 0 for 5 tonight on the power play. And that is just a number that the coaching staff is not going to be happy with. They're going to be, and also the hits department. Montreal out hit quite a bit here, 34-4, which is also not going to make the coaching staff happy. They're going to be talking about this one tonight in the locker room.
Look at Anderson on the 3-star board, 27 saves with a 96% save percentage.
Yeah, absolutely. And well deserved. And Termont with the head goal, and John Tavares with 2 assists here tonight is our 3 stars. So, yeah, very well played by both teams. And absolutely hats off to Anderson. He did a great job, and he was the difference.
And that will conclude our TPCHL coverage for Saturday, March the 28th. We will come back in about an hour and 20 minutes for some TPCFL action with the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. We'll see you then. If you haven't already, hit that follow button, get your season tickets in because these seasons have just begun. I've been Bama Shocks. I've been joined by Nitro. Thank you so much for the wonderful play-by-play.
You're welcome. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.